Hi everyone, it's David from TackleShare, and we're doing a mini series on accessible fishing spots in the GTA for your family or yourself to bring. And our first stop along the way is in Pickering. We're at beautiful Frenchman's Bay behind us. Lake Ontario is just on the other side of those berms. And we're at Progress Bay East Park. We'll put the map on the video, but it's a fantastic fishing spot. There's nearby parking. There's a walkway with bars to keep the young ones secure so they can fish through them if they want. There's great sight fishing for panfish. We've already hit a lot of fish. We'll show you some of those. And then there's even a nice dock that you can walk for closer access to the water. There's lots of weeds here, so you could go with weedless setup as well. So again, all in all, fantastic, accessible spot for your family to fish on a beautiful day in Toronto.
Paid parking is right on site, but there's no admission cost for this location. There's a portable washroom located right beside the playground, and in addition to several garbage bins for regular trash, there is also a fishing line receptacle to recycle any unused line. You can expect to catch panfish such as pumpkin seed, bluegill, perch, as well as large and smallmouth bass, and even possibly pike or other species during other seasons.
So this is the first cast with the worm with a really simple hook, and I just put it right in front of this pumpkin seed's mouth and it ate it up. So let's see what else we get.
And another one. Look at that. Poor little guy. This little bluegill there. We're going to throw him right back. Gently.
Okay, so one of the easiest tips is to put a small, very small worm on the hook, because these are small sunfish and anything too big, they're going to nibble the worm without getting the hook. And there's lots of weeds out here, but there's a little pocket here with some rocks right near the edge, which is perfect. So you don't need to cast your rod here, which is even better for small children. You just have to have enough line, let it down, and sight fish. So you're basically watching the fish. You don't even need a bobber today. You just watch the fish, and when they nibble on your worm, you're just going to pull it away, give a little quick tug, and try to set the hook there. You're going to lose a few worms that without bites or without hooking the fish, but you don't even need anything besides your eyesight and a worm on the hook to catch these fish today. So I'm just dropping my worm right a couple inches off the ground. I can see the fish come for it, so I don't even need a bobber to tell me when they've bitten. I just have to set the hook, which is sometimes hard with these small fish. So I'm sometimes just jerking the worm a little bit away to make them strike it harder so that I can set the hook a little bit easier. The other thing you can do is drop it just on the edge of the weeds. There's usually one or two fish hiding in the weeds that will come out of nowhere and bite the fish, or bite the worm, excuse me. So what I'm noticing here is if fish are nibbling my worm, but they're not going for the hook. So what I'm going to do is, they seem to be getting smart on my setup. I'm just going to move 10 feet down and try to get some different fish to bite. And let's see what happens. So you don't have to move far. You just have to change it up, and there'll be a whole other subpopulation of fish here that might be interested in the worm. Okay, it's been a long wait. They've eaten 4 or 5 of my worms, but it's all great. Here's another beautiful pumpkin seed. You can see the red dot right on its ear plate. Means it's a pumpkin seed. Beautiful colors on this one. Nice small hook with a small piece of worm, and I hooked it. We'll put them back right away, but there's a beautiful fish. You just want to make sure when you're handling it that they've got spikes on the back, so use your hand to go along the back to hold it. So I wasn't having any luck there for the last couple minutes, so I thought I'd come down on this really nice dock system here. And docks are one of the best places for small fish or big fish to hide under. So instead of casting into the weeds and getting stuck, I'm literally just dropping it along the side of the dock, and fish are coming from underneath and surprising the bait. So another quick tip, you don't have to cast far from a dock. Usually the dock is structure itself. Drop it right there and see what is hiding underneath. Oh, so close. Getting lots of bites. I'm just trying to set the hook.
That was a bass. Do you see that one that just swam away?
Yeah, there's a couple of them there with
Little
blacktails.
small bass, yeah.
Just as we were heading out, two young anglers were walking to their usual spot on the dock where they said they regularly catch larger bass. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and tap the notification bell to be informed when we release our next video highlighting urban fishing spots, the GTA. See you next time.